Hey everyone, it's VM Campos, Magic Fan. Welcome to an impromptu sponsored stream where I am being sponsored by Wizards of the Coast to play some Theros Beyond Death. Wizards of the Coast have given me a fully loaded account on Magic Arena to play Theros Beyond Death. Now, that is going to happen officially on Wednesday, January 15th, 2020. So, I don't have access to the game yet, but what I'm going to do is do a little bit of regular gameplay and also kind of like prep to build a deck. And through all of you, the good folks out there in the chat world, you might help me to put some cool decks together as I play Theros Beyond Death before the general populace. So once again, thank you, Wizards of the Coast, for making me a part of this, for giving me a fully loaded account. It's very much appreciated. So like I said, we are going to do two things: gameplay and theory crafting. Now also, we got a follow earlier today by MTG Arena Zone. Very cool. Thank you so much for that follow, MTG Arena Zone. Very much appreciated. So I've got also on the other camera view. Come on, load up, load up. Oops, I should have tested it before I went to that view. Why is that not visible? That's supposed to be my web browser view. Why is it just a blank screen? Okay, let me try one thing here. I swear I'm professional. Okay, web browser input. We are going to select our option of where is the web browser. Yeah, hold on a moment. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. Window, Streamlabs. Oh, here we go. Firefox. I'm not sure if was there a recent upgrade or something, but you in the chat there, everyone in the chat there, it's the screen is totally blank, right? Hey, Mark. Good timing. You just building and sanding some draws. Very cool. Well, you have the perfect timing too, because my screen is completely white and I'm not sure why. I am opening up. I'm gonna do a few things with today's quick stream. It's gonna be like an hour or so. As I said earlier, I am not sure if everyone heard yet, but I am sponsored by Wizards of the Coast this Wednesday. Thank you, Wizards of the Coast, for giving me a fully whiter than you. It's giving Wizards of the Coast have given me a fully loaded Magic Arena account to try out Theros Beyond Death this Wednesday, January 15th, 2020. I haven't fully decided on a time, but I think I'm going to start like at 5 p.m. Pacific time, all the way until question mark, which is like midnight or 1 in the morning or something. So if right now it's 11:30 Pacific time, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 6 hours ago, adjust your time zone, Pacific time, California, San Diego time. I'll probably start then. Let me see. I like to be cute about it. Keen to watch some of the new stuff. Yeah, the new stuff is going to be there. I'm totally going to be crafting new decks and playing with the other VIP people that got access to this. Very grateful for that. And what I was trying to do here on my other input over here, see, it's still empty. This is supposed to be the web browser to do a little bit of theory crafting of decks. Was there an update that happened? Let me try one thing over here to change this. Change my window over here to... That's not gonna work there. What about this one over here? Yeah, I don't think... I should have tested it before. I I should have tested it before then. Sorry, I thought I had it already, but I guess what we'll do then is just some gameplay, because I wanted to try to craft a deck or two before the event with the help of chat, but the web browser's not loading up, so I guess we'll just play. But I want to check something here. We can use the filter here, but it's not gonna load up Theros cards, right? Not collected. Yeah, Arena doesn't display the Theros cards yet, so not going to be able to do that. So we'll just do some gameplay. What I want to do is try climbing the ladder a little bit. Where am I at so far? Gold tier 4 and season ended 17. Yeah, let's just try to climb the ladder a little bit. Let's do a little try hard and try to see if we can climb the ladder. I'm actually doing good on drafting, which I like, but we'll save that for Saturdays. Again, I'm not going to play too much at the moment. I was planning on doing a little bit of deck crafting, but so let's go play. Standard traditional, I'm doing the Simic Flash A version. This is an old version of Simic Flash. It's not the OP one with like Gilded Goose and stuff. It's the one that I kind of know how it works. The new one, I haven't practiced it enough to be good at it or whatever, so we will just play that version. So how are you doing there in the chat? Having a good day so far? This is fine. It can do stuff. I guess I'll keep my Shocklands. I had a long day today, so I'm like, I want to go play. So I think I'm doing a Simic Mirror. OMG, that RNG is so hilarious. First, okay, I guess it's not quite Simic. Open the gates. Okay, they're doing a gates deck. That means I'm going to need my counter spells. By their turn 4, they will have a enough for their gate. So, I mean not gates. Fires of Invention. Turn 4, Fires of Invention. Yep, they're definitely going towards Fires of Invention. So, when it's their turn next turn, they're going to try to play that Fires. I'm going to counterspell it. My Cutthroat will get bigger. But then after that, I don't have any more counterspells. So let's see if I can pull some more counterspells. They're probably going to have like a big old Planeswalker or Cavalier. So I need my counterspell. Let's see what happens here. Oh, Gatebreaker Ram. That's close enough. So they're playing a Gates deck. Okay. Okay, that's a 7/7. You get to cast it again. I thought they were going to play the... Oh, there's a counterspell. I thought they were going to play the Fires of Invention, but I guess they're going with Gates. Let's see if they try that Ram again. They're trying the Ram again. They do have the 2 mana for that, so let's just wreck it, unless they have their own counterspell. Whoops, they have their own counterspell. Oh, that's a Growth Spiral. Okay, fine. That Ram is done, but then I have... Oh, Filled Mystic is good, but I don't have the 4 mana for it, man. Okay, so they're going to try to bring out another big creature. Probably going to do Gates of Blaze here. Oh, Cavalier. Even better, because I got a counterspell for that. Sorry, Gizamix. Can't let you do that, Fox. Although I am missing my final land for my Frilled Mystic, so I have no more counterspells. But if they drop... Oh, there's the Gates, which is fine. Because then I will throw in a 3/1 flyer. My deck annoying? Perish the thought. Okay, there we go. We got the 4 lands. If they can't take care of this flyer, even if they bring out their 12/12 ram, it's gonna be on the ground. I mean, in the air. So, what are they gonna do here? Suspicious. Uh-oh, they're gonna do something. Rouse outburst. Nope. We don't even need to... oops, that was another counterspell. Nice. And then... 3. Okay, so they're playing Million Color Gates deck with great with their rams. So don't need the op, don't need the weak little sailor. We'll keep the unsummon and the brazen borrower. Keep that counterspell, but then add in... How much does the Gatebreaker ram cost? Let me look that up really fast. Gatebreaker... Oops. How do you spell breaker? Gate... Breaker. Gatebreaker ram only costs 3. Okay, so Disdainful Stroke won't be useful. It counters spells of 4 casting cost. Yeah, you wrote 4 there. I just looked it up. So, Mystical Dispute could be another counterspell to toss in there. They have to pay 3 to keep it. Negate for those Gates Ablaze. I don't think they're gonna have any. I don't think they're gonna have any Planeswalkers, but I guess Tail's End or something with an activated ability. Let's go for that. Okay, Gizamix. Let's try that again. So I have a bunch of tap lands, but ultimately the Frilled Mystic and 1 Tail's End and 1 Preserver. They go first. Those are not the spells that I need. Okay, that's better actually. And then I guess we'll toss back... I guess we'll toss back the Frilled Mystic because I'm not going to be able to summon it in time. And I'll be able to grow the Cutthroat with some negates. See, yeah, right there. There was a counterspell, not a land. Nothing. Good. Building up my mana base very well. 3rd land, gain 3 life or whatever. I'm going to try to break Ram already. Okay. And it's not a very big one, so... Actually, it is going to be a big one, right? +1 for each gate. That's 1, 2... That's a 2. So this is a 4/4 already. Okay. We have to let it through, and then I guess my Preserver, and don't need that. Okay, so they got their ram out perfectly on curve. I'm gonna need my little, I'm gonna need my unsummon or something to take care of that. Another ram. I don't think we need 2 rams actually. What's next? No more lands, thank you. They'll attack with a 4/4 with Vigilance and Trample. Okay. They have 1 more land drop? No. Okay, so that will be my Ambusher. If... The thing to be careful about that is obviously... Well, I don't think they'll do Gates Ablaze. I don't think they will Gates Ablaze when they've got their own ram out. They probably would, actually, because... Because then I'm gonna get advantage. But I've got 2 counter spells for that, so okay. We are going to end the turn. And 1, 2, 1, 2. I can take X of +1, so I can have 2 counter spells, 2 negates for any shenanigans. Okay, if they summon a creature, that's not great, but if they do any other non-creature spell, I can handle that. Guild Summit, we will say nay to that. Actually, maybe I should have summoned the Brineborn Cutthroat first and then the negate. Yeah, I should have put out the Brineborn first. But you never know. I doubt they'll attack. I have enough blocking. Nothing to plus X. Got one of those. Just keep waiting a little bit, I guess. The ideal would be that I could... the ideal would be that I could get my unsummon, go all in with a massive attack, and then be able to negate a gates. Okay, so they're just kind of spending a lot to make that one ram larger. Lots of wolves. Got the whole wolf pack over here, plus a merfolk. Great Henge, we do not want that. Okay, so here's the better way to do this. We bring out the Cutthroat, decline the X, negate the Cutthroat, the Henge. Both my Cutthroats get big. And then they have only 1/7/7. Okay, here I suppose we've got to start doing some pressure. Thank you. Okay, so one of that. I have no more counter spells, so this is do or die. Should I still bluff and pretend I've got a counter spell? Well, if it's one, all I need is three blue, so I'm gonna bluff that I've got. See, I'm gonna bluff it perfectly. I'm gonna bluff that I've got 3 mana for my cancel. Oh man, okay. Well, Frilled Mystic. Guess I just have to still... Yeah, I really need to get rid of that ram. Let's just hold back. Okay, so that requires 1, 2, 3, 4 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, so I can take action with 1. This could still... Ooh, Treachery. That's not good. You know what? I completely tapped my mana wrong. I don't... This is an example where the auto tapper would have done a better job. I don't know what I was thinking. I tapped the forest and I needed the 2 forests for the Filled Mystic, and then they took my 7/7. So okay, get in the game. Get in the game. Okay, so we'll see. We'll try this one more time. So I tried to add a +1 to that little fox, but then I didn't tap my mana properly, and then I didn't have enough for the Frilled Mystic, so they took it, and that's what happened. So let's try that again. What is the question of the day while we're waiting for this person? So the 13th. Where do you want to travel next? I don't do a lot of traveling. I'm kind of a homebody. I'd like to travel, but I don't know. I just feel like I have too many routes, and I shouldn't like limit myself. I think I have the means for it, and I've built up enough time at work. Okay, this is not good. I'm missing land drops now, but I've got a couple of counter spells. So anyway, where would you all in the chat like to travel to instead? If you could. Okay, well, how pessimistic do we want to be? We've got 2 lands. They've got a lot of lands. I guess the smarter thing here to do will be to Colossus. Okay. That's gonna just get put back into the... I guess we can just really stall right here. Okay, there's a 3rd land. Even if I counterspell it, it'll just keep coming back and have no way to exile it. You want to go to somewhere quiet. Let's see, if I bring out my borrower, I'll have a flyer, and then I can, when they get out there 8/8, I can bounce it. They're at 26 life already. They have enough lands to start summoning their creatures, so I'm gonna try it this route. They could do Gates Ablaze at this point, I guess, and that burns 1 Gates Ablaze, which I guess I'm fine with. Which is only like 2... Oh, there's one of those. Okay, that's fine. And so, okay, well... I don't think this... These draws have been very amazing for me. They've got all the mana that they need, so actually these quenches won't really work. And yeah, I'm just getting stuck on lands here. I don't know. I don't think this is going to work out. Because they'll just break back their... You know, they have a huge grip of hand, cards in hand, and they have all the colors that they need, so... Guess they're taking it slow with Growth Spiral, so probably the Breaker Ram is coming up next here. Another Outburst, okay. There's a 4th land, but I don't have like my Frilled Mystic or whatever. Yeah, there's way too much card advantage, and I way too far behind with lands and now with huge card advantage, so okay. Let's move on. The first match went well. I was pulling what I needed, and then the second match I misplayed, and then the third match just wasn't getting anything meaningful, so let's go on. Got a couple people in the chat. Hello everyone over here. Hello to you as well, everyone in the chat. If you want to say hello and send me your inner power to help me succeed. So, this looks good. Got an Unsummon, Quench, Brineborn, and Sinister. Ooh, look at those Golgari sleeves. Those are amazing. We will examine those right there. Cool. Those look really cool, actually. So, Orzhov Enforcer. So what's the game here? They've got a Death Touch blocker. Doing Golgari. See, are they gonna summon something better with 3 mana? That is better. If they're doing their mana rock, they might be a little behind on lands. No need to try to counter that. They seem to have 1 mana open in black or green. That would probably be a fungal infection. Okay. Just in case, let me put out this second forest for the Frilled Mystic or the Night Pack Ambusher. Did I ever tell you all in the chat there that I got a Night Pack Ambusher premium foil version at San Diego Comic-Con 2019? Actually, yeah, 2019. And that I got it signed by Mark Rosewater. Plus, I also got a zombie token signed by Gavin Verhey at San Diego Comic-Con. Are there any, like, gaming conventions in New Zealand? Yeah, I'm gonna have to show you. I can pull it out of the shelf over here if you remind me after the game. I have some sort of instant or source. They have some sort of instant Foulmire. Okay, that'll be fine. What's my mystery over here? No more lands, please. So, we just need to keep waiting for my Unsummon to take that Enforcer back. Or the Brazen Borrower. We have Armageddon. Tell me all about it. How long has that convention been going on? Is it gaming? Is it comics? Like pop culture? Is it the Comic-Con of the southwestern hemisphere? Costs way too much to go now. Was it ever affordable, or it was just always kind of expensive? Okay, the opponent is thinking a lot, and they should be. Ooh, Mayhem Devil, we do not want. Not Mayhem Devil, Spawn of whatever. Okay, good. Let's have our card right here. Just keep pinging them in the air. It's a lot of mana. I'm bluffing with 2 cards. Foulmire Knight, I guess. Got another Death Touch. 3 mana. Could be black mana. Could be the Murderous Rider. Bone Splinters. What they could do is sack their... Yeah, that's what they're going to do. They're going to sack their creature and hit my 5/4. Oh, there we go. It's a mix of everything. Comics, cards, sci-fi. Peter Jackson is a big part of it. Cool. And Weta Workshop. Nice. I have... At Comic-Con, they've always... San Diego Comic-Con, they've always had like a presence there as well. Okay. I think they have another Foulmire Knight. What does it keep pausing? It keeps pausing, but with a low amount of mana. I bet it's the... See, what do we want to do here? They probably have another murderous rider. So at least we'll get rid of that. That's a lifelink creature that we don't need. And they have one more action. That could be another murderous rider. They have the 3 mana for it. Come on, crisscross. You're gonna Assassin's Trophy my 1/1? Well, I guess that makes sense because it's a flyer. I will get a land. They have one more. Okay, that's a land drop. Whatever. Let's throw in our own 2/2. And that's a land. Okay. They'll probably block the 3/2, which I'm fine with. Oh, okay, they're gonna block that one. Fine. Go ahead and take 3. Now right here. Obviously, I want to get that Night Pack Ambusher out, but they can easily murder it. Let's see how the luck of things goes. They still have one more thing in hand. Okay, that's going to get Murderous Ridered. Or not. Okay, fine. So they'll probably block with their Death Touch. They'll get a trigger off of Reaper, which will cost them a life, but give them a card. Oh, interesting. They would rather keep their Death Touch. Okay, in a moment I'll have critical mass of wolves. They're looking at my graveyard. They're trying to count how many Frilled Mystics do they have. Instead, they're going to exile target card from a graveyard. That is like no purpose at all, right? They don't net anything out of that. They just use a spell. I guess that's what they were holding on to all of this time. Ah, man. Fine. Well, that's still not going to... Even if they... Yeah, that's not going to do anything. They're going to create a zombie. I doubt they'll do the kill 2 things because I'll still have a 4/4. That wouldn't be so bad, actually. Oh, okay, they are going to do the everyone kill 2 things. Fine. Let's draw a card, which is a land. And then we'll drop these 2. Fine. They get to draw 1 card. That is no longer a Death Touch creature. Unless they top deck the land and then a Murderous Rider. Okay, they're going to have one of those. Great. Have to just wait a little bit on blockers. Here's their final card in hand. Guess we'll hold on to that. Okay, can toss back a zombie. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I could further then bring out this Borrower just in case. Well, he can't do the Liliana until -4. So that'll be a flyer. They have one flyer though. Actually, I did that out of turn. Man, I did that out of turn. Now I can't do that. I didn't get the free wolf out of that. We don't need no planeswalkers over here. She makes a zombie. She's got 3 block. They have 3 blockers. I have 3 attackers. We need to go for it. They're gonna block 3 things. 3 things get killed, and then they get 3 cards. Then it's still their turn. They top decked all of that great stuff, so must be nice. Okay, so here we can sorcerer Spyglass to defeat those planeswalkers, and it's going to be more about the counters. Yes, the Frilled Mystic's very cool. It's just the mana intensiveness of blue, blue, green, green, however. If it doesn't line up right, then it's a detriment to have that card. But yeah, it really worked out for them. Those 3 creatures of theirs that died, it netted them 3 cards, and they were all kill spells. So it was like I was about to get a board wipe. They were gonna have a planeswalker that I couldn't deal with unless I got a flyer. So it's like, let's try game 2. The tides had turned. And now they are furiously sideboarding. I swear that like I play so many people that I feel like my sideboard should just be my main board. I keep swapping in so many things into it that it's like this, like why do I even need to sideboard? And then when I do swap those in there, the matches are completely different. It's like the algorithm is still so weird, the matching algorithm. Like, I swear that I need to put in that Sorcerer's Spyglass every time, a lot of times that I sideboard, and then the Tail's End, I swear I keep putting those in there, those 2, over and over. But then, how about we start off with 0 mana? Excellent. How about we start off with 1 mana? Excellent. And then Arena's kind of really slow. So suddenly it really slowed down. I don't know if you see it in the stream. So yeah, it's very, very bad. Have to mulligan down to 5, and then the mana base is still terrible, and the only meaningful cards I gotta throw back. So let's see how this goes. I don't think they have a turn 1 play, but yeah, this is suddenly slowing down really a lot. So yep, need that land. Turn one Poison Knight? No, okay. So, drop that. I guess I'll hold on to the unsummon when I've got something to throw down. Okay, 3 lands. Harpooner. We don't need a 3/3. Guess it's good enough just to send it back. And instead save. Counter spells for something meaningful. Okay, there's my 4 lands. All I need is my Frilled Mystic. Okay, there's that banner trying to accelerate. Okay, that's adequate. Okay, so that Harpooner comes in. Nothing to target. There's a 1/1. So they've missed a few land drops. Another Harpooner. Yeah, it looks like they seem to be missing their land drops. It's always fun to Tails End the opponent on frivolous things because they don't expect it. Like right there, I could have Tails ended the life gain, but when I've done it to when they crack their Fabled Passage, that's totally amazing because they obviously played a land. They needed to then convert that land to a real land, and so when I Tails End the land, that's even better. So, okay, well, a lot of bad luck today. How long have I been streaming? 45 minutes. Let me show over here, like I was saying, the that cool card. Just hold on one moment. I don't know if you can still hear me, but so the Night Pack Ambusher is from Core Set 2020? Is that right? Where's the Night Pack Ambusher? Night Pack Ambusher is Core Set 2020? Oh yeah, here it is, yeah. So, this is my notebook of Core Set 2020 complete set. And then in the back, here's the couple special things. Let me switch over to the amazing cam. So this is a token. This is a zombie token signed by Gavin Verhey. There's his signature right there. Let's see if I can focus this. Yeah, I'm not sure why this doesn't want to focus. There we go, that's focusing. So there's the signature, GV, very sparkly, Gavin Verhey. When he opened a pack of Core Set 2020 and went through every single card and told me the story behind it, that was amazing. That was at Comic-Con, and then he signed my card, which was a zombie token. So yeah, I got the full set recently. I got the final cards. I had some credit on TCG Player from sending back or selling back some duplicates because I like cracking packs and sometimes I get duplicates. So yeah, that's zombie token. And then the other thing that I got at that same Comic-Con was this foil. Let me just get the focus first. Come on. Okay, so the foil Night Pack Ambusher. Pretty shiny right there. Alternate art. You know, that wolf that I keep using in this deck. This is the alternate art. His eyes are like very glowy. Let me just do the manual focus, just one moment. Where is my thing here? Okay, let me do the manual focus on this. There we go. Okay, so yeah, glowing eyes, and then in the black marker there, it would have looked a little nicer like in a gold marker. But alternate frame down at the bottom. Let's see, how close can we get with the focus? I think this can focus really close, actually. Yeah. So this is convention. See how it says P convention? This is a convention special, Sam Rowan art, and alternate frame, you know, transparent sort of frame. Ooh, that's catching the light there pretty nice behind the little wolf. And then the wolf eyes and the Mark Rosewater signature. So just to show this one again here, it's just a regular token, but then we've got the, that focus is really nice. Then we've got the GV signature. So yeah, got those two at San Diego Comic-Con 2019. 2 years ago, I got a chance to crack a pack of Corset 2019 with Mark Rosewater. I have a video on that on my YouTube, which I'm sure everyone has seen, right? And then this last year, I did a crack a pack with Gavin Verhey, which I'm sure that everyone's seen, right? And next year, who else who will I get a chance to crack a pack with? Paul Cheon, Luis Scott Vargas, who's a famous person that I hopefully will one day crack a pack with at Comic-Con if I'm very lucky. Mark Anthony, perhaps? And then I've also got this band card right here. This is Too Hot to Handle. This is Field of the Dead. How can I hold such illegality in my hand? So maybe we'll run into each other. Yes. So on that back wall is all my notebooks of the various sets. So yeah, Throne of Eldraine, Modern Horizons, I guess. Corset 2020, War of the Spark, Guilds of Ravnica, Ultimate Masters, Ravnica Allegiance, Corset 2019, Dominaria, Rivals of Ixalan, Ixalan, and then the very first set of Magic that I got back when I got back into Magic, Hour of Devastation. So all of those are my sets. Eldraine is not complete yet, and that's what happens when you're addicted to cracking packs. You start to complete the set. So I got page 1 complete. Page 2 is complete. Page 4 is not. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through every page, but the important things, I got the important ones from cracking packs, such as this happy little guy right here. So I did crack a pack at one point, and I got this Thief of Crowns that is destroying the metagame of every format in the world. There he is, just hanging out with his dagger. So got one of those. Luckily at one point when I was cracking packs. That's really cool. And then wouldn't you know it, cracking packs, and then like maybe his cousin joined at some point. He was lonely. So obviously I'm not trying to show off, but this is just the luck of the draw that sometimes when you crack packs you get fun stuff. But you shouldn't crack packs if you're going to play Magic for serious. You should buy individual cards. That is some sage advice. Buy the cards to build your deck. Don't just crack packs, kids. Unless you are extremely lucky. So I think that's it for now. Streaming for almost an hour. It was a good palate cleanser from my day earlier. did a lot of work for my job, and it was just a lot of technical stuff that I had to do, so it was a good to just play a little Magic. Let's play one more game, actually. Let's play something that is not serious. I want to play this cat deck. Let's see if the cat deck wants to work today. Black and white cats. Ajani's Pridemate plus Cauldron Familiar plus Dread Malkin. Let's see if this deck wants to work. Yeah, one more game. Okay, so far all of the amazing creatures are in black, and in theory I have the mana for it. So it's either probably get a black mana on my next turn, or mulligan, and then decide. So we'll leave it all there to the chat before we run out of time. What should we do here? Take this hand or mulligan? Because in theory, there should be a black mana next, and I just need one. But who knows how this will go. So what do we decide in the chat before we get disqualified? Mull or keep? You got new people in the chat there. Welcome. You can help us decide. Do we want to keep this hand or do we want to mulligan? In theory, we have enough. You would mull. Okay, let's give it a try. Okay, so I got the Pridemates, Pacifism, Prison Realm, Epic Downfall. Pridemates are not going to be that valuable unless I've got the life gain. So I guess I'll put one back, because then I'll keep the removal. Let's see how that goes. Pacifism if they have a creature that is not too important to get off the battlefield. Prison Realm to get it out of here. Epic Downfall to really get it out of here. And I'm battling Ricky 309. So this deck has the Icon of Ancestry that makes all the cats bigger. They have a Spectral Sailor right here. Or an Opt. I'm going to say they have an Opt. I don't see a lot of people. Oh, they're going to mill me. Okay, that's fine. Milled some good things, actually. But let's get that oven out there. Maybe they'll say, oh no, cat oven, I'm done. So Dimir, I'm going to get Thought Erasured. Oh, I'm going to get drowned. Okay, so they're just going with a pure mill deck. Ooh, but I can do this. Great. Okay, well, I missed a land drop, but here is the idea here. They'll probably have a lot of blockers, or maybe unsummon. So if I can just make it to my next turn, I'll be able to make that Pridemate huge with the recursion of the familiar while I get milled. Okay. That's fine. If they mill my cat, that'll still be good. That wasn't so bad. And another Overwhelmed. Okay, that's going to be 5 cards milled. Oh, 4 cards. Okay, they're going to be very proud of themselves. They're doing a lot of the milling plan that they need. Great. So, good old blue player already at 28 minutes. They have one more black mana? Don't tell me. What are they going to do with the one black? Duress. Okay, that doesn't matter. They're going to take out my Epic Downfall. Probably not, because their creatures are low cost. They're going to take out the Prison Realm. Unless they see the name of a card called Epic Downfall, and then they auto-concede. Yep, there we go, Prison Realm. Okay, they know I've got the cat. Where were you when I needed you? Okay. So, that gets into a 3/3. I'm going to have to play it conservatively here and wait for the next turn. They might lock down... Oh, Murmuring Mystic, that's fine, because I'm going to Epic Downfall it. They saw that in my hand, right? Maybe I'll just fan it in my hand. Okay, anyway, let's get this cat party started. Okay, ooh, another Cauldron Familiar. First of all, let's get rid of that. Bring out another Cauldron. Make that cat big. Go in. They have one card in hand. I have 38 cards in the deck. I'm gonna stall with one block. And they're gonna pray that they pacify my cat with my or murderous ride it or something. Wall of Runes, don't care. They have a lot of efficient cards except for that Mystic. Obviously they wanted that Murmuring Mystic to build a wall of... Yeah, they could bounce it back with an unsummon. Then it loses all the counters, huh? So they have the... just a lot of efficient, like, 1-drops. Yeah, they're all 1-drops. Except for the Mystic, which because they wanted to clog the board with a bunch of birds. They can attack with a 0/4. They're going to attack with a 0/4 and make it suddenly a 6/6. I guess there's no point to hang on to that pacifism, but I guess I'll just keep it anyway. And then this can get attached to whatever. I don't even need the piercer bow. Go in with that. Doesn't do anything at all. So 7 damage. No, they're going to block the other cat. I guess not. Okay, that's even better. They have 1 less blocker. Maybe a Cavalier. They're looking at all the cards, all their options. So for my deck to go turbo, I just need 1 more oven, and I can then do the cats even faster. Okay, that's my other cat. That one's Menace. And then it gets bigger when it eats another opponent. Now I'm doing fine with 3 mana here. That's what this deck is. Like, when it works, it's fun and dumb and weird. Yeah, the last piece of this combo is my Mace of the Valiant, which is an equipment that every time a creature goes onto the battlefield, it gets +1/+1. Ooh, that one's nice, Etrata. But they see I've got a pacifism in my hand, right? It's still here, right? Anyway. So the third part of the combo, okay, well, there's 4 parts, I guess. We've got the oven. We've got the cat, the familiar. We've got the Pride Mate. And then the Mace of the Valiant, which gets stronger, an equipment that gets stronger every time you... Yeah, let's hold on to that. That gets stronger every time you summon a creature. So... is that game over? 8, 9, 10, 11? Yeah, that's game over. There we go. Okay, that was a little bit of a grind. 3 mana. Worked on that. But let's go to the next round. So over here... Ooh, I need that disenchant, actually, to get rid of those catacombs. Which means I don't really need the Heart Piercer. Their blocks are good. So this is what I'm talking about right here. 3 mana artifact. It's not legendary. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each charge counter on the mace and vigilance. So this gives vigilance and +1s. It starts off with 0 +1/+1s, but every time whenever a creature enters a battlefield under your control, put a charge counter. So whenever it enters, not when you summon. So when you bake the cat and bring it back with the cat food, it triggers it +1. And I've gotten like my 1/1 Menace Dread Malkin to be like a 13/13 Menace because I've been able to recur the cat plus the oven and the mace is on the field, and then this 1/1 cat is holding this 12/12 mace in its tail, and it's hilarious. So when this works, it's amazing. But when it doesn't work, it's like, how could it not work? This is such an efficient, like everything is here in 4s. Maybe I don't really need the Icon of Ancestry, so yeah, let's take that one out. That gives creatures +1/+1 of a chosen type, but instead, let's just put another Take Vengeance, or no, let's put a Glass Casket, because that's going to be able to exile those annoying blockers. And the opponent is still sideboarding, so we are over the 1 hour mark, but let's see how this game goes. We're going to get milled pretty well. If the cat gets milled, if the Cauldron Familiar gets milled, I can still bring it back, but this is actually an amazing hand, unless they sideboarded something. So, turn 1 Cauldron Familiar, turn 2 Oven. Okay, there's that Apprentice again. I am very overwhelmed. Okay. Can send a deck list to this. Yes, you're gonna annoy the kids. Yes, I will put it in the Discord, or yeah, I'll put it in the Discord because I can put it in the Discord right now because I copied it into my other Discord. So, Folio of Fancies, no one uses that. What does that do? Players have no maximum hand size. Each opponent puts a number of cards equal to the number of cards in their hand on top of their library. Okay, so the more cards you have in hand, the more it mills you. And then after that, people draw cards. Okay, fine. You're going to attack with that. Don't care. Regular tap does nothing. Okay, so where's this? Deck lists. Alright, so I think what I need is to have that Pride Mate out first. I'm not too worried about the Folio yet. I guess they could spend all their mana on the next turn to do the Folio and then mill me for 5. But then I've got the disenchants for it. But what I want to do is get that oven out. And here's an example. I missed a land drop. If I had another land, I could have done the oven plus the Pride Mate, then sacked the familiar. All that good stuff. Uh-oh, they're looking at my Pride Mate. Frogified me. Fine. Anyway, here is my... Let's see if that gets killed. Well, I can disenchant the Frogify, so that's probably what I'll have to do. I'm going to copy the deck list onto our Discord right now. I bet they'll be like, no one uses disenchant. Okay, deck list. So, paste. There we go. So I'll say cat, black, white, cats, So they haven't really been doing any milling this time. And they missed a land drop. Wall of Runes. That one's really only good once you've already got that other Drowned in Secrets or whatever it's called, because then it would be an extra mill on top of that blue card plus their scry. You do disenchant rocks, nothing like... Yeah, I just meant like they're like, okay, Boomer, why don't you use Return to Nature, or the brand new one in Modern Horizons. Well, that's in Modern Horizons, I guess. But yeah, I like disenchant. That's my go-to card every time we talk about I talk about enchantment removal. I'm always talking about disenchant because I didn't grow up or whatever playing with naturalize. So for me, it's the disenchant. Okay, time to get this combo going in a moment. Let's do it this way by doing it right in the middle of their attack phase. I suppose in theory what I could do is then block that, and I wouldn't block that, because then I don't have the other food to bring it back. Now what I would love to do is to sack my familiar on my turn to make my Pridemate into a 4/4. They're never getting to use that folio, so I guess I hold on to the disenchant. They don't have enough mana to feed the folio to then have it hurt me. So that's a little bit of a dud. And it keeps pausing on them to do their double X. Or maybe now they're going to get salty about it's no longer coming together. Or maybe their connection is off. So okay, at least this will do 1 damage. So they're at 20 minutes, and I'm at 28 minutes. So my opponent has already used 8 minutes across 2 games. There's their third land. Okay, there's their third land. 4 lands is for the Mystic, right? To make all those birds. Murmuring Mystic. Are they going to maybe use a Bone Splinters, 1 black, kill their own wall, and then kill my Pridemate? Pay double X of 1. Yeah, they're going to pay double X of 1. Okay. They have nothing, so let's say, get that out of here, please. So we both drew 1 card. Is that what was supposed to happen? I'll read that card in a moment. Okay, so enough messing around here. I don't need any more of their walls. Let's just go for it. I was going to say, I feel bad that they weren't getting their land drops, but hey, neither am I. I'm on 3 lands. But I bet they'll get their 4th land next turn, and they'll play their Murmuring Mystic, and they'll feel they're safe. But then we've got Prison Realm or Epic Downfall. And then when I kill it, they will rage quit because their plan is not coming together. And let's watch the time tick by. They're already at 19 minutes, 30 seconds. And as for my... Oh, man, Playcrafter, which doesn't matter at all because I'm just going to kill my own cat, right? 2241 seems to work fine with only 3 lands. Yeah, that's the highest casting cost of the deck is... Okay, so that one Playcrafter wasn't going to do anything because I was going to get rid of one of the cats that is cool but expendable. And now we're attacking with 6. And it's lethal for them next turn, unless they've got a Murmuring Mystic. Saints Row Denizen. Whatever. And this is game over for them. And we'll just rub it in. Because that's a 3/3, and that's a... right there. And we're done. There we go. They took 19 minutes, 25 seconds, and I took 21:31. Actually, that's not too much of a disparity. I thought there was way more. Prison it. Either way, maybe if I had to pacify, that'd be even worse because there are creatures still there watching them get beat down. Oh, look at that. And then I also got the rewards of the day. Oh yeah, the rewards, huh? Okay, 1000 XP and 700 gold, and I seem to be at level 130 on the whatever you call that thing. And they're there, and we got all of that. Okay, any packs to crack? Nope. There's still these that are tormenting us. Those will be open-upable this Friday, I believe. I'll wait for them. I'll wait until the Saturday stream to open these Theros boosters for the stream. And so yeah, reminding everyone there in the chat, this Wednesday, courtesy of Wizards of the Coast, I've been given a fully featured Theros. I've been given a fully featured Magic Arena account to play Theros Beyond Death exclusively early on Wednesday. Wednesday, January 15th, 2020, be there or be square. And I wanted to do a little deck crafting at the same time as I was on the stream today, but the settings weren't quite right, who knows what. Which they were always right before, but suddenly it quit. But anyway, that's when I'll be there. And what time am I going to do this? Let's see, on Wednesday... Let me check my calendar, I guess. Like a grown-up, I've got responsibilities. What's my Wednesday looking? I know I've got several things going on that Wednesday. Okay, on Wednesday, I've got, okay, first of all, a meeting at 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. And then at 1 p.m. I've got another meeting from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. and then 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Okay, so... I won't be doing any morning streams. So I'm going to be doing streams after 3 o'clock. So maybe as early as 3:33 p.m. Pacific time, or possibly at 4:04 p.m. or 4:44 p.m. I love these like cute times. I'll be streaming on Wednesday. So yeah, like latest 5 p.m. to midnight or something, or 1 in the morning or something. I'm going to be playing. Hey, wait a minute. That means I'm not going to be. Yeah, I will be able to actually. There will be drafting. I will be able to draft. I believe it is until 7 p.m. Pacific time, and then I'll be doing maybe 1v1s versus some other streamers. And I can't stream against the people yet, so that'll be soon enough. Okay, well, everyone, thanks for hanging out as usual. You make it all worthwhile to stream and try to advance and such. I did lose all my rankings for the day, but that's okay. We had some fun with this cat deck at the end, showing the power of black and white cats. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Don't forget to check out Twitter, twitter.com/vmcampos, or vmcampos.com. Don't forget to check out Patreon, patreon.com/vmcampos. Lots of cool stuff there for free. Or if you pay for the various tiers, you get cool stuff. And thank you, Mark, for another hangout time. And I forgot to say, I was kind of dumbfounded when you put me up on the big screen. What was the name again of the shop that you put me up on? That I really appreciate. Very cool. I was like starstruck. I should have like said hi to everyone there and have them do the wave or whatever. But it was really cool to be up there for some amount of time. Hopefully my gameplay was entertaining. And if other people had been also on the stream, Calico Keep. Okay. It would have been cool if people were also joining on the stream to give advice, because where else can you go for adequate Magic play and fun times besides youtube.com/vmcampos.jr. So thanks again for that, and this has been VM Campos, and I'll see everyone on Wednesday, maybe even tomorrow. Maybe I'll even do not tomorrow. I'm working late, so Wednesday, which is tomorrow already. It's already midnight for me, so yeah, Wednesday I'll be back 4:44 p.m. to do some Theros Beyond Death, thanks to Wizards of the Coast. See you then.